This is the BBC.
This podcast is supported by advertising outside the UK.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
You're listening to Sunday's episode of The Archers from BBC Radio 4.
Rubbish, innit? Pardon? Derek Fletcher's scarecrow. His garden's full of gnomes already. What's he need another one for?
Oh, it's meant to be a gnome, is it?
I know you, don't I?
It's possible.
Mrs.
Weaver?
Domestic Science!
Domestic...
I'm Tracy. Tracy Orbin. I was at Borchester Green in, the late 80s.
I'm sorry, you must have me confused.
You probably don't remember me.
No.
Don't know what our celebrity's going to think of this.
Celebrity?
This mystery guest. Going to judge the scarecrow competition.
You don't know who it's going to be, then?
Biggest secret since the Stig.
I see.
From what I've seen so far, I reckon I should have an easy ride.
You've made a scarecrow as well?
Minion. Everyone loves minions, don't they?
Well, I'll look forward to seeing that, Tracy. But right now, I have to meet up with someone.
OK.
Usha Franks?
Oh, yeah, I know Usha. Friend of yours, is she?
More of an acquaintance. She said she'd be at the village hall.
Other side of the green. I could take you if you like.
That would be very helpful. Thank you.
I warn you, though, you're going to see a few more pathetic scarecrows on the way.
Alan was right. The bookstall is very impressive.
Well, people have done a lot of reading these past 18 months, so they have plenty to donate.
Good of Jennifer to agree to run it, considering what she's had going on at home.
Oh, I think she wanted to keep busy, Usha. You know, Alice hasn't been seen in the village since Thursday.
I'd heard she'd gone missing.
Robert and I were gearing up for a full search, but Brian called it off.
Oh, so they must know where she'd gone.
Presumably. I understand she spent some time with Amy.
Yes, they used to be good friends.
Used to be?
Oh, no, I just meant they'd rather lost touch. Amy's coming to stay with us soon.
Oh, how nice for you both.
Yeah, she's managed to book a good long break.
Richly deserved, I'm sure. She is still a midwife.
Yes, so, as you can imagine, we haven't seen much of her at all.
Well, I hope she makes the most of it.
Thank you.
And talking of visitors, when are you expecting Jackie Weaver?
Any time now. She texted, but I'm not sure where she's got to.
Oh, I'm sure she'll be here soon. She seems a very capable woman.
Anyone who could take on that parish council.
Could you imagine if our parish council meetings had a worldwide audience?
Oh, good. You're still here.
What's up?
Alan, shouldn't you be in place at the Dunk the Vicar stall by now?
Yeah, I was, but there's been a development. Hilary and Audrey have turned up with a crowd of supporters.
Oh, the spectres at the feast.
This is the anti-scarecrow protest.
Yeah, there's a good couple of dozen of them. Placards, banners, the lot.
I can't believe they're really doing this.
Far more of them than I expected. Given how ridiculous this is.
Where are they? What are they doing?
Picketing the tea tent at the moment.
The tea tent?
No, that is sacrilege.
Ignorant, selfish behaviour. Just wait till I get hold of them.
No, actually, Lynda, I wonder if it might be an idea if Usha had a word with them.
Me?
Well, you are a trained advocate, love. You're less directly involved than Lynda and me.
Well, all right, I'll have a go.
Thanks, love.
Yes, thank you.
Could you two wait here for Jackie Weaver?
Yeah, of course.
I can't imagine what she's going to make of it all.
Oh, hi, Usha. We was just coming to see you.
Was that who I think it was?
Mrs. Weaver? Yeah, she just popped to the loo while there weren't a queue.
OK. Well, can you give her my apologies? There's something I need to sort out, but Alan and Lynda are waiting at the village hall.
All right.
They'll take her through what she needs to do.
OK.
It is just her, is it, Tracy?
Yeah.
No entourage?
Entourage?
Assistant, press officer, nothing like that.
Are we talking about the same person?
Jackie Weaver, our celebrity guest.
You what?
The woman who took on Handforth Parish Council. The Zoom meeting that went viral.
But that was her.
It certainly looked like her.
I thought she was my old cookery teacher. No, hang on. That was Mrs. Lever.
Oh, never mind.
What a pillock. Me, I mean.
Misunderstandings happen. Look, can you do me a favour?
I'll try.
Whichever way you take her, just keep her away from the tea tent. This anti-scarecrow protest is causing trouble. I'm hoping I can calm it down before she sees anything.
Tell you what,
Yes?
if she needs distracting for a bit, why don't I take her right away?
What do you mean, right away?
She can come to mine. I'll give her a cuppa, keep her entertained till you've sorted it.
Well,
I could show her my scarecrow and all.
Tracy, you wouldn't be trying to influence the judge's decision, would you?
Never cross my mind.
They're ruining everything.
Steady on, Lynda. The fete's barely started. While Usha talks to them, why don't you go and try and relax? Browse Fallon's upcycling stall or something.
Alan!
She's donated a very nice lamp as a raffle prize.
We have a serious incident on our hands. The musicians can't get their van anywhere near the podium. How are they going to set up their drum kit and amplifiers?
Have they gone electric, then?
Who?
Hollerton Silver Band.
Oh, no, the rock group, Twisted Briar.
Oh.
The talent contest winners.
Oh, I've forgotten about them.
What? Alan, this is a wonderful opportunity for those youngsters. It could be their big break.
Yeah, well, I don't imagine our crowd is thick with talent scouts, but I take the point. No, it's a drawback of having only one route to the stage.
Yes, well, I wasn't to know this was going to happen.
No, I'm not criticising you, Lynda. Okay. How about if we rustle up a few strong farming types to help carry the gear across the green?
Actually, that's a good idea.
Right. Look, there's Tom.
But not to carry the equipment. What we need is a militia.
A what?
Well, no, perhaps not a militia, but a security force to eject the troublemakers from the area.
Hold on, Lynda. We'd need a small army to keep them all off the green. And we really don't want to turn a protest into a confrontation, do we?
Well, they started it.
Yes, I know, but the fete's meant to bring the community together. It mustn't degenerate into a pitched battle. Can you imagine the headlines?
I was thinking a simple show of strength.
Yeah, well, let's just see how Usha gets on with her negotiations, shall we? Before we bring in the SAS.
So, Jackie, them scarecrows crossed the way, dressed in black and white. They were from a film.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
John Travolta and Uma Thurman.
that's right. Blimey, you're full of surprises.
It has been said.
I was hoping my Chelsea would be around. You could have met her. She could do with a few good role models right now.
Tracy,
Yeah?
I don't want to be rude, but I'm getting the feeling I'm being kept out of the way.
You don't mess around, do you?
Not much.
All right. What it is, you know this scarecrow competition?
Yes?
Some folk have taken against it. They got a sort of protest going.
A protest?
I know, right? What sort of weirdo objects to scarecrows?
How interesting. Now, tell me everything.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Well, I tried every tactic I could think of.
Did they listen to you at all?
Oh, yeah, they heard me out, but they didn't really engage with my arguments. Just kept going on about free speech and protecting our children.
Oh, for pity's sake. From scarecrows?
From the occult and images of horror.
Have they never seen The Wizard of Oz or Wurzel Gummidge? Or...
Next on their list, I expect, Alan. Look out for a bonfire of DVDs in Audrey's front garden.
Well, at least the rock group's been able to get to the stage. Darling, have you had enough conflict resolution for the day, or do you have a little more in your tank?
What do you mean?
Lynda is on the warpath. I mean, literally. She's talking about rounding up a gang of bruisers and strong-arming the protesters off the site.
But that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, as I tried to explain to her. We really don't want to become a footnote in the annals of civil unrest.
The peasants' revolt, the mass trespass on Kinder Scout.
And the Ambridge Village Fete Fight Club. Exactly. So if we could find her and try to persuade her otherwise...
Could I have your attention, please? Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, is that Jack?
Yes.
Thank you. For those who don't know me, my name is Jackie Weaver. It's a huge honour to be invited as your special guest to this lovely event, but I'd like to address myself to a small number of you who have chosen today to make a protest. As you may know, I have some experience in local government matters, and I have to advise you that you might be contravening some relevant legislation.
Oh, might they now?
Firstly, I'm told that you have been blocking the public highway. While such action is not necessarily illegal, the logistics of this sort of protest have to be agreed in advance with the local police.
Nice one,
In addition,
Jackie.
the District Council will have issued a licence for today's event as planned and described by the organising committee. This will not have included a public demonstration, which is therefore outside the approved range of activities.
Why didn't you tell them that?
I'm a criminal lawyer. What do I know about this sort of stuff?
Now, I do understand that you have certain concerns, and of course I respect your right to express your opinions. So if you immediately call off your action, I'm happy to offer my services as a mediator so you can talk through the issues. But I do have to remind you that you have no authority here. No authority at all.
And you should have seen Audrey and Hilary's faces. White as sheets.
So your services as a mediator weren't called on, Jackie?
Not at all.
The protest melted away like snow in springtime. And I subsequently spotted several of them enjoying the fete, as if nothing had happened.
Did you know you were laying down the law to our parish council chair?
Not at the time. I wouldn't want you to think I make a habit of it.
Well, we owe you the biggest tea and cake that the WI can supply.
Actually, I had quite a lot of tea at Tracy's. I wouldn't mind a half of the local ale. Shires, is it?
Well, we can certainly arrange that, and maybe some to take home.
Thank you, Usha.
I hope Tracy didn't lobby too hard for her scarecrow.
Oh, if she did, it clearly had no effect.
No, the camping family was definitely the most impressive.
Rex and Phoebe's. And Jackie, thank you for drawing the raffle so patiently. It can be a very tedious task.
You're welcome, Lynda.
Yes, and special thanks from me. A spa day at Grey Gables.
Oh, I can assure you there was no collusion.
The very thought.
Well, Roy Tucker wasn't quite so pleased with his prize.
Remind me.
A ride in Eddie's limousine.
Oh, yes. I thought at the time it wasn't very Roy.
So, anyway, Jackie, the beer tent is calling.
Is there anything else you'd like me to do first?
Oh, no. You've acquitted yourself admirably, hasn't she, Usha?
You have been a total star.
I enjoyed it. Given the choice between a Zoom call and a megaphone, give me the megaphone every time.